Hey YouTube, hey Bold and the Beautiful fans, let's talk about Will and Electra. Is it love at first sight? Let's get into it. So we saw Will and Electra bump into each other at Forrester Creations, and bump into each other they did, quite literally. Spoilers told us that the air crackles with undeniable chemistry when Will and Electra collide. And collide they did. But after picking up all the jewelry that fell to the floor, Will was on bended knee, right? It almost looked like Will was proposing. Of course, Will wasn't actually proposing, but could this be foreshadowing what's to come? It was a very symbolic gesture, being on bended knee, genuflecting, holding up a ring, and the obvious spark that was there between them. And obviously, Will wasn't actually proposing to someone he just met, but down the road, could we see a real proposal between Will and Electra? So that's something to keep in mind. There's plenty of potential for romance to grow between Will and Electra. But this is also a soap opera, so there could be plenty of obstacles for the young potential couple. What could those obstacles be? Well, a love triangle for one, right? Will and Electra just met, and we need to see how they're going to interact. But assuming that they become a couple, there could be some competition for Will, possibly. We talked about the idea of maybe RJ being involved, but we also saw Will talking to Zende. Will told Zende about Electra, and Zende mentioned he hadn't met her yet, but could that change? Will and Zende are sharing scenes together now, and they're talking about Electra, so the show now could be telling us something. Is Zende going to be involved in Will and Electra's story, in their romance story? Zende could be competition for the younger, maybe more naive Will. Zende could be more sophisticated and even be able to sweep Electra off her feet maybe and show her around Los Angeles. Electra seemed very impressed by Eric's house. Who wouldn't be, right? But it seems Electra comes from a smaller town and maybe she's not used to the luxury of a big city like LA. This is where Zende could swoop in and maybe give Will some competition to win over Electra, so we'll have to see if things go in that direction. During RJ and Luna's romance, it was Zende who became involved with them too, so could Zende once again be the other man? I'm only speculating on this, but we'll have to see if things go in this direction. That's one obstacle that Will could face as this romance story with Electra heats up, but there could be another obstacle in Steffi. Maybe Steffi would disapprove of Will, a Logan, dating a Forrester. Maybe this one is a bit of a reach on my part, but you never know. Brooke told Will there are two sides at Forrester Creations, the Forresters and the Logans. And Brooke told Will to heed Hope's advice. Hope had told Will that he could be perceived as a Logan because of his mother, Katie, and that Will might have to work twice as hard. Of course, Hope and Brooke were probably just being a bit facetious, but you never know. We know Hope and Brooke aren't Steffi's favorite people, and the show isn't shy about having Steffi draw boundaries. So would Steffi draw one with Will? Would Steffi frown on the idea of Will and Electra dating? Maybe Steffi doesn't want another generation of Forresters and Logans together. Who knows, okay? Again, I'm just speculating. But someone has to create obstacles for the young couple, so we'll see how all of this unfolds as the story grows. We'll keep you updated on all the romance and possible romantic pitfalls that could be on the way. But Will and Electra have just met, and could it be love at first sight? We'll have to see, so stay tuned. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Keep it right here for more updates. Watch The Bold and the Beautiful, CBS Daytime and Paramount Plus, and I'll see you in the next video.